Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Another glorious session of Dragon Age 2. I'm happy with the progress that we have made. We are already done with most of the side content for Chapter 2, Part 2, whatever this is, and then we're already looking into uh, main missions. This is good. And I won't be jumping into inventory management until we hit level 17 because I think most of the gear that we have on our hands is level 17 requirement. And I think then there would be one more inventory management session after that once we start chapter 3. Guess I'll have enough gold to go with that. Alright, I don't mind taking Varus with me right now. He is beast. Let's stick to the party. Who doesn't like sexy pictures, right? What have we got here? Inside. Hold on. Sketch on details, we don't know. Inside job. Speak to Hobart about missing shipments. He's in Hightowns Market by day. And check married with a suit in Hangman. Okay, we have plenty of side content to go with. Cool, cool. Let's go into daytime. Meet the guy right outside. See what's up. I'm not even bothering with tactics in this game, which is fine. The AI is doing pretty good. So there are a few good points about this game, but the rest of the things just overshadows them. Like I said, melee attacks by these guys, these range guys, when enemies are actually close to them, Arch is actually hitting them with the bow, not the arrow at point blank. The AI running away when they're getting attacked in melee, that's also smart. I don't see that much often in a lot of games.
You got my letter.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden. I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
It's from Lothering?
Who is this man?
I would not expect you to recall every piss pot from your past.
I don't remember Sabine. He must be from the outlying farms.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
Who is this man? I don't remember.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
Bring Sabine back to my place.
Excellent idea. I will get him now. Here is the dung pile I caught leaking next week's shipment schedule. He won't tell me who he's working with. Who else has been screwing me over? Tell me, you ratting mongrel!
Instead of beating the poor man, let's appeal to his better nature.
Please, monsieur, help me. I knew you since you was young and lothering. I knew your mum's family, and your pop. Mike, you got him rest.
Pathetic. I leave this bastard in your capable hands. Get me when he's ready to talk.
Thank you, Monsieur. Us lothering folk should stick together.
What made you betray your employer?
Before the blight, my family had a good life in Lothering. Clean home, fertile land, friends. In Kirkwall, we lived in a hovel. People spit on us, and some days we went hungry.
I know it was hard to leave Lothering. Talk to me so we can put all this behind us.
As soon as I tell Hubert what he wants to know, he'll kill me or throw me in prison. My life's not worth much, but my family. I only wanted to give my wife and son a better life.
I'll deal with you, Bear. Just give us something to go on.
Oh, thank you, Monsieur. I'll talk.
Hawk, this is Lily of the Coterie. Given the importance of stopping the cargo robberies, I have enlisted a consultant.
Consultant? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, Doug, are you ready to bark now?
There's an ambush planned tonight at Dietrich Crossing.
Tonight? That leaves you barely enough time to intercept them. You had best leave immediately.
We'll protect your precious shipment, but make sure you have the coterie's payment. Want me to deal with this runt? Free of charge. I'll drop him in a ditch on our way out.
Yes, take him, with my blessing. I assume my partner will not object.
A public showing of mercy will be good for morale. Let him go.
But he's a Farrell, a criminal. Nobody will care what happens to him.
Think about it. Sabine turned to crime for 2 reasons. He's desperate, and he bears no love for you. Spare him publicly, and you'll earn some loyalty from the miners.
I see your point. Very well. For the sake of morale, I will spare this dog.
Oh, thank you, Messieurs. I know I don't deserve it, but thank you.
We're wasting time. If you find naught but corpses at the ambush, it won't be my fault. We're too late for your boys, but we'll make the rotters pay.
Ambush leader. Okay, they're right here, huh? And then...
We're too late for your boys, but we'll make the rotters pay.
Okay, let's go then. How many of them can we put to sleep?
That was almost too easy. Wait. I recognize that lout.
Who is he?
He's in the coterie. One of that damned fool Brekker's men.
So your organization is behind this?
We got explicit orders not to. Hubert's been good on his payments. If Brecker ordered this, the rest of his life will be very short and painful.
Tell me about this man.
He operates out of the south side. Always had more balls than sense. His lackeys are loyal. Brecker must be involved.
Let's pay Brecker a social call. We've got a lot to talk about.
I've got to be sure first. I know who to lean on to get answers. Find me in the Undercity.
I remember we were here in this region again, but now it's hard to keep a track of all the instances when you were here n number of times, right? See, they have put these things so close. Skeleton or something over here, I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty evident they're using these areas over and over again so many times now that it's even hard to keep a track of when it's in the night. Okay, let's go in the night then. It's hard to keep a track of how many times you visited the same area over and over again. I think there's just one mine in the entire game.
Don't let them get away!
You Qunari, one of Lily's friends.
Lily was one of ours. She was working for you, and now she's dead. You get one chance. Did you kill her?
Lily didn't die by my hand. Someone else did this.
Explain yourself.
Present minor misunderstandings aside, I believe our purposes are the same. One of the scum that attacked my caravans worked for someone in the Qunari named Brecker. Lily said she'd look into it. I think Brecker had her killed.
Brecker, If you're lying, I'll find you. Men, we have to get to the bottom of this. Now.
What's that other quest over there? Are we already going there?
Turn up.
I feel like we should have taken Varric with us for this.
And they say violence doesn't solve anything.
I'm
your
expecting
step?
traps. As I said,
You're such a slave driver.
pardon me. Come on, move.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Hey, you have transmute, right? Wait, bro.
Generations.
No traps?
Tread lightly around here. It's done.
You must be Brecker.
And you're that lice-covered refugee.
You'd better leave the Bone Pit shipments alone. Understand?
You're making demands of me. You own half a stake in a mine and you think you're somebody, huh? Some Fereldans don't have the courtesy of knowing when to bloody die.
Really? Cool. If you like it that way. Let's see. Let's take care of the flank first. And go and stand in there. Throw in a chain lightning over there. I want to make these people sleep first. But they are just too far away right now. So that and chain lightning. Isa, flanks first. Yep. Come on, I can see him. Why is it so difficult to target him?
I can't take credit for this. Hawk helped a little bit. You happy? No?
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo theft. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
Sketchy details and forbidden knowledge. Still haven't found anything on that. This also, yeah, it's a bummer. Let's see now. We have a lot of stuff that I don't think we need. None of us is also even without anything. So yeah, let's just throw everything in. What's he got? Gloves and superior boots. $324. Well, that's something. All right, Varric, what have you got?
You have got to hear this, Hawk. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
Strange that people would get such an idea out of the blue.
I may have embellished a detail or two here and there. A little. And added a few things that didn't happen. For pacing, you understand. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
What compels you to spin these ridiculous tales?
I love the sound of my own voice. And I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawk. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawk. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
I guess all works. A little reverence wouldn't hurt, though.
You may not be my best dressed or cleanest friend, Master Hawk, but you're all right in my book. Anyway, I'll quit exaggerating before it goes to your head.
My mother used to say that there are a lot more mages now than when she was a child. I think it's the lyrium in the water.
I wouldn't mind drinking a little bit of pinch of lyrium maybe every now and then. Okay, so apart from that, that's not what I want to do. Let's go to by the docks. We really don't have much. And I'll do a quick save over here since we are starting another main quest.
It's hard to tell, but do they seem grouchier than usual?
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much. Hey, I think I knew that man back in Antiva. Bye!
Enter if you must.
Sirrah Hawk.
Messer?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawk. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock. You will want to hunt him.
Sounds like the recovery should be worth something to me.
1,000 lives. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rooked some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawk. It will be interesting to see if you die.
He just closed the dialogue, man. I wanted to talk something more. There were options, right? Alright. Looks like the Arishok is a man of few words. Do you want me to close this behind me? I should be able to, right? Nope. Okay. Do it yourself then. So... What's the... Okay. We are tracking this, so this is my active quest now. I don't suppose we have been around docks and other places a lot, right? Like I don't think I'll stumble upon anyone else. Is there any area of the town that I haven't been to where I should probably get?
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
See, I don't see any encounters. Someone trying to hunt a mage or something like that. Hello chat. I'll remind myself to keep an eye on that, even if it's empty. All the time, almost. Like 99.9% of the time. Wasn't there a merchant over here?
Heard something about a big strike in the deep roads. Always hearing things like that.
Mm-hmm.
In the market for some.
Let me see what you have. Fenris.
Something special, friend?
You don't have anything. And you don't have anything either. I don't know when those encounters are supposed to trigger. Like, we stumbled upon a couple of them. Nice and good. That merchant is in way too corner. Like, I mean, I have to walk all the way over this place just to go and meet him. I'm pretty sure I've been to every corner of the town during day and night, so if there were encounters, they should have happened by now. Okay, after this, let's just give it one more try maybe. Although it's gonna be a boring job.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall. The leases of Javaris Tintop are up for...
You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop?
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a mastermind at work here.
Oh, it's right here. Okay. They are too far away to trigger this. Oh wow, and those aren't those like way too many for you to...
One less to worry about!
I'd run if I was
Why don't these guys use Virulent Walking Bomb frequently? See, clears up the mob very, very quickly.
Now you fall! There!
Arabella!
Come back to you! I'll deal with this! One to worry about! Let's do this! Now we can relax.
All this walking and turning and whatnot and killing just for one trash item. It's like Kirkwall and the surrounding areas are just so poor that you don't even find an entire gem over here. It's just fragments. Good luck sticking them together. Should be able to hit them from here.
Line them up! I'll take them down! Just...
Explosion! That's blocked. Out of all those people, only 2 drop loot. That's also like change. Do you have change?
I love doing that.
Mhm.
We're good to go.
I see a lever over here, but doesn't look like it's intractable. Okay, let's just proceed to the mission marker then. More mercenaries.
Come here, you bastard! That's the brightest thing you could have done!
Baker's breath, Hawk. You do get res...
Calm yourself, Javaris. You're not dead yet.
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
Wait, you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Qunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Qunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
If you're innocent, you could plead your case to the Arashok.
Let's break this down. An elf with explosives wants me dead. Part 2, the Qunari may think I'm a thief and also want me dead. Either option seem promising? Didn't think so. Here, you want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Better luck wherever you're bound, Javaris. The farther, the better.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog-lord inroaders.
He's trying to loot something on a corpse that doesn't even have any drops. These are the ones that you should be paying attention to. Anyways, do we have anything else to pick up over here? See, this is the same area where we were like a couple of minutes ago. Except the exit was somewhere over here, I guess.
All of you. I can't fight the damned air. You want to live. Stay out.
Is there something I can do?
Wait. Messer Hawk. Maker, please. The street is death. There was a cloud that drove people mad, and now a seeping mist that kills. All I can do is warn people. If someone like you dies on my watch, I'm right stuffed.
Easy, son. Keep your post. This is my risk.
But... shit.
Mate.
Can we just destroy it?
We won't last long in this. Find the source.
To cap this thing. There's got to be a latch or a lock around here.
It doesn't work on stairs. Or it doesn't show up on stairs, it's still there.
Have to cap this thing. There's got to be a latch or a lock around here.
I think we need a lot of this over here. Oh, okay. Hey, where is that?
Need another latch to shut this properly.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Piece of cake! Line them up for me. I'll take them down. Let's do this! That was the beauty of it! Another one for me! How many of you got, Hawk?
He's gone. Destroyed.
Well, we won.
That was exciting.
This is hardly causing us any damage. You could just sit over here forever. I want to loot everything before because I'm afraid cutscenes might trigger and then we might not be able to.
Time to tell the Arashok how he was right. And wrong.
Easy. I'm just trying to find out what happened.
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
Which of my people put you up to the theft?
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
What's this? No, it's just an archer. You can kill her very quickly. And that's that crazy elf.
Line them up for me. I'll take them down. This is my
The VFX hasn't gone yet for the poison. At least not completely. All done, I guess.
Survivors are finally creeping out. Thank you, Monsieur Hawk.
All are forbidden, except you, for now.
No, Sebastian isn't the guy. I mean, honestly, I see.
You were allowed, Basra, until the Arishani knows otherwise.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
It appears so.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet.
But your feet didn't do anything wrong, did they?
Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you dislike Kirkwall so much, why haven't you left?
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You say we should leave, but how can you bear to stay in this chaos?
I agree, it's a mess.
But you don't see that as a problem?
I see it as an opportunity, and I intend to take full advantage.
Karastan are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. It is an undeniable certainty. What full advantage can you take without that authority?
He's free to choose to obey. That isn't contradictory to you?
He chooses to be, as do we all, long before any of your meaningless freedoms are presented. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
She was angry to see her people losing their culture by claiming yours.
We accept those who submit to the Qun. The weak naturally seek the strong. It doesn't matter. We did not come equipped to indoctrinate. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's been a long time.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
That is not the understanding of city leaders and their supporters.
Let them rot. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
If you ask me, even I don't like the Quns. That is just another misinterpreted version of, discipline. It's not how it works. That's not how it's supposed to work.
Good day, Sir.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
The Qunari were blameless.
Right. A mad elf pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor. And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
Keep the worst of them off his back, and it'll be all right.
But that is the problem. It has already escalated, despite your efforts. A shame.
What happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from my doorstep. What do you imagine will be the Arishok's reaction?
We need to get out in front of this, and fast.
I feel I've been trying to turn a stampede for some time now. Someone is pushing very hard. Speak with Seneschal Brown. Then you will see why I cannot trust anyone else with this. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all of us.
Yep.
You're looking well, Sirrah.
Hey, Bran.
You have information about the missing Qunari?
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all, but that is neither here nor there.
You want to discuss delicate matters out in public and not in a closed room, huh? Very smart.
Has anyone reported this to the Qunari?
Maker, no. I'd be signing the messenger's death warrant. He'll find out soon enough, of course. And when he does, the Viscount is rightly concerned that the illusion of peace will dissolve.
Sounds like that.
The Arishok is growing violent. He might want an excuse to end this peace.
I suspect that if the Arishok wanted to take over, he simply would. For all we fear that heretical Qun of his, its demands have done more to keep him in check than any of our efforts. Besides, would Qunari stoop to trickery? There is no precedent, but there is unfortunate evidence of influence on our side.
It sounds like you don't want them found.
I must think of what is best for the Viscount's office. Bringing attention to such an incident benefits no one.
You would do nothing?
The Qunari are neutral hostiles at best. There is no relationship to salvage by overextending ourselves on their behalf?
I'm having a hard time picturing the abduction of a Qunari entourage.
Unfortunately, they were not at their best. Their swords were tied into their sheaths, as I advised. It seemed a respectful compromise. Even I know you cannot separate a Qunari from his weapon.
I'm sure you have suspicions about what happened.
My concerns are well-founded. This could not have escaped the notice of the city guard. Unless they were involved. Not coincidentally, a number of recent recruits have failed to report. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
The Hanged Man.
Hangman.
Obvious one, that. Right. Then you know what to look for. I can't imagine this has occurred without notice. There is always a weak link. Please keep this quiet. The Viscount is under enough scrutiny as it is.
That corner looks dusty. How embarrassing.
I'll do what is necessary. We've been carrying around this guy for a long time. We are going to Hangman after anyhow. Oh, poor Beth. What is that? Your stop or your stop? It's his stop. Okay. I want to take Sebastian with me for a while, maybe. How many levels has been? 1 point, 2 point, 2 point, and then okay. Oh, it started to rain again. And 2 points in ability. I want that. I don't see long road over here. What's that? Oh, we've got a lot of new quests, side quests now. I see.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Fine day, Sarah.
Hello, Ab.
Hawk, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
You can always ask.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
Donnick? The one we pulled from an ambush?
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the Guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
That seems abrupt, even for you.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
Very well, Aveline. If it means that much.
Thank you. And please hurry back with his reaction. I appreciate this, Hawk. I really do.
A fine day, isn't it, chum?
Copper marigold. It's right here, right?
Guardsman Donnick. Sir Hawk.
It's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it. I see your uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust?
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
This is for you. It's apparently very important.
I'll take you at your word. It's a copper relief of... marigolds? Ah, and it helpfully says so. Marigolds. Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
It's apparently garbage.
Just keep it. I'm sure it's more than it seems.
It would have to be. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do. Of varying import. Sirrah Hawk.
That was awkward. What was Aveline thinking?
Yeah, and he doesn't suspect me just going over back to her and...
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient, get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donick react?
As one might expect when confused.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft. I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just... listen.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key. Thank you.
She'd do a lot better to just get this fellow alone in a room. Life's too short.
Hey, Donick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get Hightown?
What? You're daft. I'm working dockside on those smugglers.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
You have got to be kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
Something to do with the captain, I guess.
Donick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat. You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
Don't be silly. A dowry would only matter if you were courting him.
Oh, Meryl.
You're courting him!
Aveline, you know you can talk to me.
What am I to say? That a grown woman can't speak her mind? I've been focused on being captain for so long, that's all I know.
It can't be a complete mystery. You were married once, right?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
It's just fear. I know it's foolish, but I can't get away from it. What about you and Isabella? I know she doesn't have 2 thoughts to rub together, but the danger of your lives must worry you.
Maybe we're not the best example.
But you understand. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
Sounds like you're ready to move on.
It's been 4 years since Wesley. Stop trying to protect me. I've made my peace. He'd want me to live.
So you've been by yourself since we came to Kirkwall?
I am diligent on behalf of my men. And I've neglected many other things.
I can drag him in here right now. Just say the word.
Oh, and how would that look? The captain ordering her guardsmen to... It wouldn't help.
Being in the barracks doesn't help. Go somewhere you can talk.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
What? Too simple?
Tell Donnic, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
A fine day, isn't it, Chell?
Well, she's not my love interest, so I don't mind.
Sirrah Donnic, are you free? I need to ask you something.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sirrah Hawk. I guess I'll be there. Never good to be the last to hear of these things.
Do I have to follow him?
Hope the day is treating you well, Sirrah.
Just doing things for my friends. Ship for Isabella. Descent. Home. It's in the evening, right? Yep. So let's finish up things during the day. Oh, we've got letters as well. Damn it, I could have just teleported to Anders' place. I can do that now.
It's not a pretty home, but at least it's clean. Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the right of tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Whatever you think of Templars, you can't imagine they're so heartless.
They're worse. There are groups in Kirkwall who help those fleeing the Circle. I've talked to people on the inside. The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
Then perhaps the blame can be laid on him, and not every Templar.
That's what I hope. If we bring the evidence of this plan to light, there must be men who'll stand against it. Perhaps even the Grand Cleric will finally be forced to act. My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
Give me a minute, I'll just close the door. Can't expect every episode without interruptions, can be now.
What do you mean, tranquil solution? That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the Free Marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
That's not gonna happen, even if you're afraid of that.
If this plot exists, it must be exposed.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Sebastian. I don't want to do that right now. Sounds like a risky. Wanna go do other things first. Let's see. Let's go pay Marilla a visit. At her home, of course. I mean, she's always there with us.
I've got something to show you. Come and see. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Alluvian, huh?
Of all the giant mirrors in your house, Meryl, this is easily the nicest.
I knew if anyone would understand, you would. I've spent the last few years restoring this. One of my clan found it in the Brazilian forest, we think. Poor Tamlin. We never found him. Just the shattered pieces of the Alluvion.
What's an Illuvian?
Long ago, the elves had a kingdom. An empire that covered Thedas. And every city had an Illuvian. The mirrors let them communicate across their empire. But I don't know how exactly. My people have lost so much. We know almost nothing of the days before Arlathan. This is a piece of our history.
What are you trying to do with this mirror?
At first, I just wanted to find Tamlin. But it's been too long. Tamlin is probably dead by now, if he wasn't already. But still, I know it can help my people. I can at least recover this one small part of our heritage.
Was she there in the Brazilian forest? I don't remember. Because it was Zathrian as the... And then someone else took up... And this... No. We'll have to look into it. If... Who she says is the guy who... So I'm referring to the origin story of the elves. One of the two. One was our player character and then our friend who went into the Elven ruins, and then the mirror got tainted by Darkspawn corruption as well, and then he got affected, I think, and one disappeared and I got tainted. So our player character got tainted. The only solution for the player character was to, go through the ritual of joining the Grey Wardens in order to survive.
This thing is what made the Keeper send you away, isn't it?
The Keeper wanted me to destroy the fragment I kept. She said our ancestors meant it to be forgotten. But it's a Keeper's place to remember. Even the dangerous things. We argued. I left. She's wrong. This mirror could teach us so much about who we once were.
Do you think the mirror had something to do with Tamlin's disappearance?
The ruin we tracked Tamlin to was full of traps and monstrous things, but we found no body. His trail ended at the broken pieces of Illuvian.
And Duncan was the one who broke the mirror.
I'm sure you wouldn't show something this dangerous to just anyone.
It's not dangerous, I promise. I fixed it, or tried to, with blood magic. The mirror won't hurt anyone.
I cringe every time she says that. She has no idea what she's messing with.
I do. I have it totally under control. But it doesn't work. I've tried everything, and I think it's because it needs to be finished with a special tool. And a Arulin home. And my clan has one. It's been in their hands for generations.
But you're afraid to face Keeper Marathari again.
Exactly. You have no idea, the Keeper. I can't talk to her. We fight or talk circles around each other. She has a disappointed frown that turns your bones to jelly. Please, help me. You will, won't you?
Turns your bones to jelly.
I'll go with you.
Master Arnus, I'll find some way to repay you, I promise.
Is that from that? Can't really say I remember. But the mirror was broken for good measures, because it got corrupted by Darkspawn blood. And then you're playing with blood magic over here with it. Okay, and I don't like it.
We used to have another bartender here,
Oh?
He went into the back room for another keg of ale one day and never returned. So you be careful going back there.
I promise. If I go back there, I won't be alone.
A lot of coin for this place. That's right, pal. Tonight I'm paid and blessed, and all I had to do was turn my head.
To all my friends. Hey, step back. I know important people. We're gonna show this city what to do with heathen oxmen.
So, someone paid you to take a Qunari delegate?
I made a good wage for looking away while someone tamed a hornhead. So what? They said I should watch out for sympathizers. Traitors. You want something? Take it from me and my new friends. Good coin means good friends. Come on!
He's got a lot of friends. How sweet of Isabella to come to our help.
This isn't necessary, you know.
What? What do you want? I just did what he said. It was more coin than I've ever seen.
That's very good. Now just tell me who and where.
Templar. It was a Templar. I didn't get the name. We met near the Chantry. He said taking these Qunari was serving the Maker. I swear, he even had the seal of the Grand Cleric. True is true.
Great. A Templar.
Her Grace would never be involved in something like this.
I have something for you.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
The best thing is below decks.
You can't see it, but below deck there's a perfect replica of you with a dozen sailors in attendance.
You tease. I'm sure there isn't. It is a worthy goal to work towards, however. Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Oh, I didn't mean that deck. I mean the other deck. Come on. I mean, why is the one time when I make reference to such kind of jokes and then they just pretend like it's not that?
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change. Apparently.
Right. Look, I should really,
Just give it a moment. Another round?
Make a yes.
Okay, she doesn't show up at all. Oh, she did. Oh, she is there.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all a plan for you to get closer to the captain, maybe you should just talk to her. I mean, how sad would it be if you needed a go-between? Have some backbone. I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I arranged this to get to you.
I'm an idiot.
What did I give it that?
If you were that far gone, you'd have hidden from the start.
Would it have ended any worse? I need to talk to him. But I'm a mess unless I'm on patrol. I'm good at that. Killing highwaymen doesn't exactly provide an intimate setting, though. And I'm tired of embarrassing myself.
I think you're onto something there.
But I can't fight and talk.
I'll clear the way, and you can see if he's the one.
You're too good at this. Is it any wonder you've all but taken Hightown? You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will think of something to say.
Let's see what Sebastian has to say, and then we'll proceed with whatever we can. Chantry. There are also new letters.
The man was a drunk. Surely you don't think Grand Cleric Elthina is funding zealots?
It's a careful chat about missing Qunari.
Keep an open mind, Hawk. Elthina isn't behind this.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her it concerns the Qunari.
Sarah Hawk.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elthina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
Funny how you and issues with the Qunari seem to go together.
And you always assume their side. I was naive when last we met. I did not want you dead, but I felt a death was necessary. That may be too fine a point for you to understand, but you must admit, you came out the better for it.
A Templar may have misjudged an order and abused the Grand Cleric's authority.
I assure you, the Templars would never embarrass the Chantry, at risk of the Knight Commander's wrath.
Men were hired for the righteous task of kidnapping a Qunari delegate. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
Naughty girl.
I'll speak to her grace another time. You will not always be here.
Stubborn. All right, Sarah Hawk. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And he is what to you?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Vonel. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Sarah Hawk. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
Is there something she's not telling us?
It's her game for the moment.
I'm giving it all up. I made a vow to the Chantry, and it was wrong to turn my back.
Sebastian, listen to yourself. You're as impulsive now as the day you turned away from us. Do you think the Maker wants another rashly spoken vow that you'll abandon when the next passion takes you?
I will not...
This is your life, child. Don't spend it being blown about like a weather vane. But here's Hawk. Maybe you can talk some sense into him.
Is the Grand Cleric upset with you?
She thinks I'm fickle, but I mean it. I know you don't agree, but I can't continue to break my oath. And for what? Why would I want to rule Starkhaven and deal with jackals like Lady Harriman for the rest of my life?
Do you see yourself as a prince or a priest?
That's exactly the question I've been praying for guidance about. When I think of going to Starkhaven, calling on allies like Flora Harriman and all the corrupt, scheming nobles, my throat swells shut in horror. When I think about staying, I'm at peace.
If you give it up, what then?
I suppose I must convince Elthina my commitment is sincere. Then I will remain here, to represent the Maker's interests as she thinks best.
You should ask what's best for your people, not just for you.
I do not have hubris enough to imagine it matters to the common people who rules them. Someone will take the reins. The fields will be planted, the crops gathered. No one will notice that a Vale lives and isn't there, and I can devote my life to the Maker's will on Thedas.
Maybe you're right. Princes have to do a lot of underhanded things. You might not be so good at that.
I thought you would try to talk me out of this, Hawk. Thank you for understanding. I cannot return to Starkhaven and subject my people to war without a clear sign that it's the Maker's will.
I'm desperately trying to stay away. But the giggling...
I don't remember their costumes being this fancy in Origins. Maybe the overcoat wasn't there. And the belt.
You seem very angry.
And here I thought the Chantry was against mind reading.
Did something happen to you in the Circle? I understand there were problems in Ferelden.
Are you saying a mage can only be unhappy in the Circle if demons are involved? No. It's not about Aldred. It's not about being beaten or raped by a Templar. That does happen. But I've been fortunate. It's a larger principle. The freedom every man, woman and child born in Thedas have as a natural right.
You were given to the Circle. I was given to the Chantry. Hawk was driven away from home by the Darkspawn. None of us are free.
There are still many
That's true.
refugees that need help.
That's true, my boy.
Your armor is very shiny, Sebastian. Doesn't that make you an easier target?
The light of the Maker is my armor, Meryl. I am not afraid.
Maybe you could ask him to make his light less shiny? Then you wouldn't need as much armor.
Meryl is funny like that. Great. Mm-mm.
May the dread...
Now you fall!
Of all the things that would come in the way of romance, you think it would be dogs. Is that it? Do I have to clear the entire area? No, yeah, I do have to clear the entire area.
This will be fun!
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
As you say, Captain.
Yes, as I say.
Maker, she's bad at this.
You know, one thing that you should do very often, maybe I should just program you for that. See? So simple. And they don't really notice this thing, huh? Okay, that guy's an assassin. I need to take care of that. Great, there were traps.
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Ugh. Painful.
Hmm.
I do.
Man, isn't he supposed to? Okay, let's throw in this. And
Die, bastard!
maybe we shouldn't take Sebastian for a walk so often. Scanning isn't that good.
Well, guardsman, good patrol. I think we're done, and Hawk, what a surprise. What are you doing here?
Aveline.
Hawk, don't.
I think you'll come around once it's all out in the open.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
You two are adorable. Kiss him already.
Captain?
Ah.
I should get back to the barracks.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawk, or so help me.
Maybe the top option is not the best option all the time, huh? None of us are by choice, that's true. The only reason I'm streaming is because this is one of those things that I do by choice, not forced to do it, even if it doesn't gain me anything.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
You're their captain, not a golem. They expect you to have feelings.
Not if they get in the way of the job.
You don't know that.
I won't be that stupid again.
My apologies, Sirrah Hawk, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
Quest complete? Nope.
Aveline.
Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint. This was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
Not for a second.
You don't lie very well.
As far as you know.
Shout when you need me, Hawk. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
She has more.
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down, distribute it.
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the Guard.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it. Trouble, Hawk?
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The Guard is always looking.
Don't blame me for not being you. I'd make a poor guard.
Well, we agree on that. I don't really see you taking my orders. Besides, you won't catch me saying you don't have an effect. You've certainly had one on Hightown.
But?
Maybe it's time to get serious, before the option isn't your own.
You don't want me as sour and dour as you. You need a counterpoint.
I don't think I've asked to be made the butt of your jokes.
Donick.
Okay, sometimes I have asked for it. I do wish there was more time for levity. It comes so easy to you. Maybe a little too easy. That's all I'm saying.
Why is Aveline in the rivalry? I don't get it. I thought I was trying to be a friend. Either way, let's make that magic 40 and then... yeah, continue putting there. And... where are we going next? Anders wasn't like this, right? And in Awakening, I believe. Wait, are we 17 now? Yes, we are. So, time to go hit the
Fine day, Sarah.
State.
How much longer do I have to wait?
Do some party management, I guess. And then we'll continue with the quests later on. I think it's been like quite the nice time, 2.5 hours almost. And I do think I have some 15 minutes before I can go call a day off. So what I'm gonna do is let's just read.
Good to see you again, Miss Eyre. A new letter on your desk awaits your...
Yeah, Matcha. Seer Hawk, I wanted to thank you for helping my brother. I worry about what the Templars will do to Kieran, but it's what he wants. He is grateful that you defended him before Sir Cullen. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna call it off for you for the time being with the stream. I'll just go check on all the gear and equipment that we have, which because everyone is level 17 now, so I should be able to sort that out. Maybe I'll move around town, get a couple of pieces purchased, because we do have good amount of money right now. The whole Stark Heaven, transfer the money and keep a minimum of 100 gold never occurred to us. Like, I don't think there was an opportunity. It's just random words in a letter. So I can go ham on expenses. But I'll take care of that. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully we can continue this tomorrow. Until next time.